Hello English learners, welcome to my channel Dr. Melika Kuti. So we saw the past simple tense and today we're going to have some exercises on the past simple. So let's begin. Exercise 1. Read what Amy says about a typical working day. So she says, I often get up at 7 o'clock and have breakfast. I walk to work, which takes me about 15 minutes. I start work at 8. I have lunch at 12. I finish work at 4 o'clock. I'm often tired when I get home. I don't usually cook a meal in the evening. I usually go out. I go to bed at about 10 o'clock. Good. Yesterday was a typical working day for Amy. Write what she did or didn't do yesterday. Number 1 is given to you. She got up at 7 o'clock. So you're going to finish with the other sentences. Number 2, she, breakfast. Number 3, she. Number 4, it, to get to work. Number 5, blank, at 8. 6, blank, lunch. Number 7, blank, at 4. Number 8, blank, tired when, blank, home. Number 9, blank, a meal yesterday evening. Number 10, out yesterday evening. Number 11, at 10 o'clock. So this is exercise 1. Exercise 2. Complete the sentences using the following verbs in the correct form. You've got the verbs buy, catch, cast, fall, hurt, sell, spend, teach, throw, write. Number 1, Tchaikovsky, so many pieces of music. And this is given to you. So Tchaikovsky wrote so many pieces of music. Good. Number 2, how did you learn to drive? My mother, me. 3, my father couldn't afford to keep his car, so he, it. Number 4, Brad, down the stairs this afternoon, and his arm. 5, Kim, the ball to draw, who, it. 6, Diana, a lot of money yesterday. 7, the last one, John, a shirt, which, 100 euros. Great. Exercise 3. Complete the sentences. Put the verbs into the correct form, positive or negative. Okay, number 1. The film was excellent. I ate very much. And the verb here, enjoy. 2. It was very cold. I on my coat. Put. 3. Mary was very busy. I, her, disturb. 4. I was late, so I, a taxi. The verb is take. 5. She was very tired. She, dinner, cook. Good. Let's correct those exercises. Okay, let's go back to exercise 1. Read what Amy says about a typical working day. And let's count the activities about that day. Okay, I often get up at 7 o'clock. Good. So get up at 7 o'clock. This is number 1. And have breakfast. Have breakfast. Number 2. I walk to work. This is number 3, which takes me about 15 minutes. So this is number 4. I start work at 8. This is number 5. I have lunch at 12. This is number 6. I finish work at 4 o'clock. This is number 7. I'm often tired when I get home. This is number 8. I don't usually cook a meal in the evening. This is number 9. I usually go out. This is number 10. I go to bed at about 10 o'clock. This is number 11. So there are 11 activities. Okay, the question. Yesterday was a typical working day for Amy. Write what she did or didn't do yesterday. Good. We have 11 activities. Number 1 is given to you. She got up at 7 o'clock. Number 2, she had breakfast, because the past of have is had. So she had breakfast. Number 3, we have I walked to work. So when we talk about Amy, what she did or what she didn't do, okay, we're going to say she walked to work, and walk is a regular verb here. 4, she said, which takes me about 15 minutes. So we say and write it took her 15 minutes to get to work. The past of take is took. It's an irregular verb. Great. Number 5, I start work at 8. So she started work at 8. Start is a regular verb. Great. 6, I finish or I have lunch at 12. So she had lunch. 7, I finish work at 4 o'clock. So she finished work at 4. Here we have a regular verb, finish, in the past, finished. Great. 8, I'm often tired when I get home. So here in the exercise, she was tired when she got home. Next, 9. So in the paragraph she says, I don't usually cook a meal in the evening. So she didn't cook a meal yesterday evening, the past. Great. Then I usually go out. So she went out yesterday evening. The last one, I go to bed at about 10 o'clock. So she went to bed at 10 o'clock. Exercise 2. Complete the sentences using the following verbs in the correct form. You've got buy, catch, cost, fall, hurt, sell, spend, teach, throw, write. Number 1 is given to you. Tchaikovsky wrote so many pieces of music. So here we have used verb to write. Now, number 2. How did you learn to drive? My mother, me. Aren't we to say my mother buy me, catch me, cost me, fall me? No. So my mother, and here you're given the verbs in the base form, so you're going to transform them into the past. So we say my mother, and the verb here to teach. In the past it is taught. It's an irregular verb. So my mother taught me. Great. Number 3, my father couldn't afford to keep his car. So he, okay, here we're going, the suitable or the appropriate verb is to sell. Sell in the past is sold. So he sold it. Great. Number 4, Brad down the stairs this afternoon and his arm. So here we say Brad fell. The past of fall is fell. Fell down the stairs this afternoon and hurt his arm. And the past of hurt is hurt. Great. 5. Came the ball to Joe, who ate. So we can imagine this situation. So here verb to throw. Throw in the past is threw. So came threw the ball to Joe, who what is the action or the reaction of Joe? She caught it. The past of catch, caught. It's an irregular verb too. Great. 6. Diana, a lot of money yesterday. So here we've got, there is verb to buy, verb to cost, and verb to spend. So yeah, we're going to choose verb to spend. So in the past is spent, it's an irregular verb. So Diana spent a lot of money yesterday. The last one, John a shirt which 100 euros. So John, we're going to use verb to buy. Buy in the past is bought, it's an irregular verb. So John bought a shirt which, and verb to cost, which is cost in the past, which cost 100 euros. Great. Now we move to exercise 3. Complete the sentences. Put the verb into the correct form, positive or negative, and you have been given the verbs. So if it's through the meaning or by considering the meaning of the sentences that you're going to decide whether you put the positive form or the negative form of the verbs, of course. Number 1, the film was excellent. And you've got verb to enjoy. I ate very much. So when it was excellent, so I enjoyed it very much. I enjoyed it very much. Positive. 2, it was very cold. I on my coat, and you've got verb to put. So I put on my coat. 3, Mary was very busy. I, her, and disturb. So she was very busy, so I didn't disturb her. Here it's negative. 4, I was late. So I a taxi, and you've got verb to take. So here, logically speaking, I was late, so I took a taxi. 5, she was very tired. She cooked dinner. So obviously she was very tired. So she didn't cook dinner. Here it must be negative. Okay, I hope that you have benefited from these exercises. I'd like you to practice more at home. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like and share the videos. Good luck, Dr. Kuti.